Today I have created myself a clan. Right there, AndYouLeftTheGame YouTube channel, AILTG for short. Let's take a look at the clan profile. I've put a nice decal here during the game. People can take a look. Smile, you're on AndYouLeftTheGame YouTube channel. And I made a few changes to my hotkeys. And that's for the control groups right here. I have added that key right here. Normally you would open console with it for creating groups. In fact, I could as well add one here too, just like that. And in camera, base camera is tab. I didn't have this tab. At some point I turned it off. And now in order for me to jump to a location where some kind of event happened, so that's for example an attack or so, it's a space. It used to be this, however I changed it, and in this case I hope to have more keys available close to my hand where I would otherwise press A, D, S, E, CTRL, all shift commands. In any case, you can take a look at my current selections. I'm gonna go quickly through all of these here. You can stop the video and check this out. They are a little bit different from the base game, and obviously in time it will certainly change. I just made another change there. Right here, that's the most important part right there. Instead of pressing 0, I'll be pressing this button right there. And it applies pretty much everywhere. I'll see how this one goes. Now that's the hero. Inventory. Menu. Observer. Replay. Unit management. Next subgroup wasn't selected just yet. I still have to play through to see how that's going to be useful. I haven't used this at any point, but I'm sure a little bit more testing and I'll put this in. Just like that. Now we'll be heading on and play another game of Starcraft 2, Ranked Server League Tier 1 2018 Season 1. So using tab, I'll be able to quickly move in between my hatcheries, and in this case hopefully the queen injects are going to be a lot swifter, easier. As you can see, now that I have created a clan, I have my clan shortcut right here, and it stands for the first letters of AndYouLeftTheGame, AILTG. We'll be playing against a Terran this time. Now, obviously when playing a Terran, our problem is the drops. Furthermore, as you can see, that's the decal I'm using right now. I wasn't using it previously. And it pretty much says, "Smile, you are on AndYouLeftTheGame YouTube channel." Hopefully this will attract a player, and he's going to take a look. Alright, now we move further from here. As well, I could create myself another overlord, because if I want to do this successfully, I actually need to have something like maybe 30 armor supply, and that's exactly what I'm hoping to achieve here. I'm building a queen 2, sending my overlords north ish, and I may as well build myself more stuff there. Okay, we can do the upgrade here and build ourselves facility to build more upgrades. Alright, let's now move in and have a look at my opponent. What's going on here? Oh yeah, let's move in and see if there's anything we can destroy. Obviously, just because my opponent wasn't able to quickly react to this, I'm able to do a hell of a lot of damage here. And I'll be sending in lings to attack his barracks. Okay, he does build one marine here. Let's try and hit him. It's only one, so oh, look at that, he got up with my SCVs, but my lings are quite numerous here. So looks like he's going to lose. Obviously, it looks like he was trying to bait me into his mineral line where my lings would just die. However, I successfully managed to destroy his barracks before that happens. Obviously, if that's not the case, he would just continue building units, and it would be bad. I think that he had to attack me quickly with his SUVs and try to get rid of it. However, I would as well be moving my troops around. Now, as you can see, he nicely walled himself off. So first he walled himself clearly with the use of the barracks. Then he moved the barracks away and built himself additional supply depots. In this case, he certainly volume himself off nicely. This is where I'm coming in with my links, and I'm going to start destroying his buildings. At the same time, I'm sending in additional links, and I wish to fight them further. Okay, it looks like he's going to build himself one marine. Additional links are coming in. This marine is baiting me into his mineral line. However, one marine is not going to kill off 20 links or even a few links very quickly, so that's fine. Now here, he baited me in and he's attacking me with these SUVs. However, his SUVs are losing ground a lot quicker with these 10-12 links here or so, and it looks like I have successfully managed to win this game due to this early aggression. Let's take a look at the resource collection. As you can see, my resource collection was way lower, in between 700 and 840. That's exactly what happened when I built myself upgrade facility, and his income just moved up consistently up. So if an initial attack is not working, then obviously I have to build drones, because the Terran will certainly outsupply me, outproduce minerals, and that's the thing. And now balancing that, I'm not sure how to balance it. Where's the balance between making more links, banelings attacking his defensive position, making a drop into his natural, and building more drones, making sure that I have enough larvae. Okay, in any case, let's build more, and wait, that's it. Here I'm going to build myself a spawning pool right here, so that I could hopefully successfully block my opponent's entry here. And I'm sending these overlords right here on the high ground, so that I could as well quickly, hopefully, get there in time. Forgot to build an early extractor there. No matter, there's always a next time, right? And let's just go with another worker. The larva may as well spawn with the relative quickness. Totally forgot about Overlord. Okay, so you go there and give me those links. Now these links, as well with the hatchery here, could go here. I need to hotkey my areas, and this is a map with the supply base, as you can see. Okay, so far so good. More links are in production. I'm waiting for my upgrades to start, so I need 100 for that. Okay, it's on its way. Now I may as well build myself another drone. Okay, then we could move out, go for another hatchery, and let's take a look. What do we have here? Okay. Can I enter? Yeah, it looks like I can enter successfully in here. And let's build more stuff. And let's take out this building right here. Okay, so far so good. We successfully entered an area that he wasn't walling off well. Furthermore, I need those upgrades. Build more stuff. Let's destroy his ability to make multiple marines very quickly. And now we may as well take out his barracks. Build more units. Take out his supply here. And now let's move on to his mineral line. Oh, look at that. Oh wow, wasn't expecting that. It looks like we are going to hunt for his base here. Totally forgot about building myself a queen. Okay. Okay. It looks like this isn't going to work. And so we'll just have to make ourselves a drop into his base over there and build a few queens. Okay. It looks like these guys are ready to be filled with additional troops. Okay, now we'll be moving here and we'll be moving in for a drop. Furthermore, I'm building more troops, and that's that. Obviously, without the Zerg speed, things are certainly going to be very bad. I got supply blocked, unfortunately. Okay, and you come here and you drop there. Okay, metamorphosis complete, and we'll be dropping into his base and attacking everything we can find here. Unfortunately for me, I can't seem to be able to kill everybody here. Okay, it looks like I'm in trouble. I'm in serious trouble here. Okay. Wow, he managed to defend against that. Why is that the case? How did he do? How did he do that, right? Let's go for Baneling's Nest. That's probably where I unsuccessfully for me was a little bit too late looking at things. Oh no. Okay, now what's next? Let's build more Zerglings, and let's get these Zerglings right here. Obviously there's another base of his, and we require more minerals. He has a lot of marines set up in here anyway. Okay, finally. Oh, how bad is that? That's really bad. Okay, it looks like I have just enough firepower here to build myself a brooch warren. Okay, let's go here. And what do I see here? Do I see... Yeah, it looks like I do see. Okay, let's go for a baneling drop right now. And we'll start from here. And we'll attack him just like that. Okay, so I want these banelings to move in first. Okay, let's go. I want the banelings to go onto his lines and explode. Oh, okay. That's his base. That was an awesome play, no doubts about that. And now we are going to take a look at this match. How did it went? What happened there for my opponent? As you can see, he played very well. He wasn't giving up. And wow, I've never seen anything like that. He suddenly moved his base. Alright, that surprised me quite a bit, actually. That was incredible. Now he can wall himself off there and do just that. Okay, that's certainly master play. I would say, like, this is a proper league play. That was incredible, and I couldn't really do much to him if he wants to fight me, you know, with my 4 links there. Not much can be done. In any case, he builds himself a orbital command center. I see he needed a planetary fortress, but for that he needs an engineering bay. And I think he needed to build an engineering bay instead of a factory and secure this place from links. And guess what? He didn't wall himself off. And I'm here. I'm here and I'm fighting him. And it looks like he lost it here due to this lack of walling himself off. And now he's going to wall himself this area right here. What's next? He should probably create himself another another bunker in there, but obviously one bunker so far has proved to be just enough. My scouting link here has arrived, and 2 Marines have successfully stopped this offensive. Now, as you can see, the barracks is barely going down when 3 of these, not the barracks, the bunker is barely going down when 3 SUVs are fixing it. But I retreated. I actually, from looking at this right now, I probably had to stay and at least destroy this. 4 SUVs need to fix it. Now, as you can see, part of the bunker was walled off too, so the links were never able to surround the bunker perfectly. Now, now what's happened here was just incredible. So, I have launched a drop into his base right here. However, these Marines had absolutely no problem fighting this. Besides that, I had to wait for +1 upgrade before I did that. That's one thing for sure. And then he suddenly moves on to build himself another base. Obviously, he's risking an attack. Now I'm making this drop, and some of these dogs, as you can see, are, for example, hitting his supply depot, which wasn't priority at this time right here. I just needed them to attack the SUVs. Probably they could have cleared the SUVs, but a lot of micromanagement would have been taking place there. And as you can see, that was a very, very nice play from my opponent. And very, very surprisingly, he defended himself. Now I'm obviously sending links around to scout for additional bases. And that's that. So my scouting link comes over and he gets a report that his base is under attack. Now on the map he sees that more links are incoming and I'm attacking him. Now successfully for me, his mine was detected quickly enough and I decide to clear this base out before I move on him. Obviously, in order for me to blast through all those defenses, I need banelings, and I may as well invest in the baneling nest. He moves his factory back and places it inside of his fortress. So this fortress with a tank would be a very, very difficult one to crack, because a frontal assault would be madness, and if he would have like 3 turrets or 2 turrets, even a drop could as well be very, very much devastating. Now he split his forces into 2 and expects an attack. What do? I send him banelings. Obviously the banelings were not sent in together. Some of my banelings just were a little bit late, but in this case it worked out just perfectly. My links have taken the attention and banelings just simply went in. And this is where everything goes down. As you can see, I got plus 33 points, so that's not bad at all. And we'll be playing again, so that's ranked match. So far so good. I'm winning, and I'm winning in Silver League Tier 1, which is a challenge, certainly. This time it's Zerg versus Zerg. Alright. Let's start with a couple of drones and a overlord. Now I need a spawning pool. Okay, that's built. And an extractor, another drone, and a overlord. So now I should have 30 supply, an extractor that goes with gas for link speed, and 3 links in production when everything goes down. In fact, I can even do additional drone, and I'm sure that another larva will show up in just a sec. Okay, just suspected. That's exactly how It's going down. I need the queen too. So that's that. Furthermore, my 100 guys here could as well build me that. You go there. So we're moving on, and we're going to take a look at my opponent's base. I'm gonna build another extra drone here. I'm not sure if I need that drone, but obviously 11 workers are just so much better than less. Okay, look at that. It looks like I have successfully caught one of my opponent's lings out there. And now we're gonna take out this hatchery right there, so he may as well lost a few resources here. No, he cancelled, so that's fine. In any case, let's get rid of that guy. Now I have a lot more stuff here, and as you can see, unfortunately, things are certainly not going to be nearly as simple. He moves in this, and okay, let's fight his warriors here, and it looks like he somehow managed just to prevail. Okay, now what do I need next? I need a baneling nest, and I may as well build myself another hatchery, and some more stuff. So let's wait for the upgrades to finish. Let's have more workers mining. Okay, let's have more lings. Yeah, I caught up with his lings here. Good to know that. I'm building more. So what do we have here? Once again, it looks like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, let's fight this. Okay. How's things going? It looks like we're doing this. Just barely we managed to accomplish a victory. Okay. He's sending links too into his base there. Okay, let's go here and continue carving into the hatchery. Okay. Oh no! Wow. This is certainly not going well. Okay. I do have that. Let's go back. Let's all go back. And you morph into banelings. You give me more troops. Okay. You may as well morph into banelings. You can build me more lings. And now we should have just a few more troops. Okay, let's go now. Let's go and build. Okay, let's go build more troopers. I certainly could use a few more banelings. Hell yeah. We are coming for you. Okay. Alright, alright. You go. And the rest will follow. Okay, let's go. Okay, go. Now we're going in with the banelings. And we're going to fight them. Okay. Go. Fight the workers. And now it's the hatchery. Totally forgot about building myself a queen, and oh, go, back. Okay, overlords are spawned. Okay, let's get some minerals in here too, as well. Oh, okay, fight. As well, we could have a roach warren, something I have not built. Okay, let's go. We have 3 here. Okay. Let's try and do something about that. Okay, go. Oh no, I didn't got good hits there. And my efforts have been very much reduced. And we are in square one here. I need some more firepower. I could as well build myself a bunch of roaches. I have another queen. Okay, you can as well turn into banelings. And oh, more gas. Okay, he has his overlord there, so let's attack the overlord. The 2 queens, you can go there. And more roaches, more overlords. Okay, it looks like his overlord is somewhere here, another overlord. Okay, more roaches. The gas should have finished there, and they give me a lot more larvae and a lot more roaches. Okay, let's attack that dude right there. More roaches. You need to go here and work, or as well, there's a few too many, so let's take you here. And it looks like it would as well be a good idea for us to start moving out. Okay, we require more minerals. Oh, what do we do? Okay, it looks like I need spore crawlers here. Set up, let's go. And it looks like he does have a force there. Let's go back, fight. This guy, oh, boom! Oh, that was bad, real bad, no doubts about that. But his workers, you see, they have +1/+1, so that's a little bit different. Oh no, my forces are just not together, I would say. Okay, let's attack them further. And it looks like this is where I will be defeated. Okay, and what else? I need Zerglings to defend against this aggression over here. This queen. Oh, okay, go back. Morph into banelings. Build more troops. Okay. Then, what happens next? I need to get the troops out and everybody attack now. And build more. Oh wow. Oh, that was superb. Okay, you go back, go back, go back, go back. Okay. And we may as well try to blast them away. Okay. We'll find out how on earth did he survive so well, so effectively. It looks like he at some point there transitioned into roaches, got himself +1, +2, +2 upgrades, and absolutely incredibly, beautifully like won over with a massive roach play here. Oh, look at that! It looks like he is timing out. Alright, so let's wait. It looks like he lost his internet connection. In any case, if he fails to come back, I'm going to get a win. I'm going to get a win. I'll be closer to a promotion and I'll end up in a league where everybody plays so well I can't win a single match. And already, as you can see, things are super complicated. Super complicated. Like, where was my mistake? Obviously, I needed to build roaches. I needed to have more gas. And that's it. As you can see, I won. Now, let's rewind this and find out how did he achieved that. No, let's say that victory over there. So he does exactly the same thing as I do. As you can see, an extractor, a spawning pool. So it looks like we very much have chosen to play a very similar game, and that's probably why we played why it was such a good match for me. Now it looks like he's sending his observers out there to catch me. Maybe, just maybe, I should get an extra queen, like hunt down overlords, but they can kind of get away with these too. So this is where he goes for another hatchery. In the meantime, I don't. So I focus on evolution chamber to get my +1 upgrade, while he focuses on the hatchery. And this is where the fights begin. I attack him with the lings. And he builds a lot more lings. I'm trying to hit him with the queen. And here he wins. My upgrades are on the way. Just... oh, look at that. Look at that. His lings just didn't die. They're at like 7 health. So it looks like he won due to chance here. Or just some kind of, you know, very good events. Now he's looking for a hatchery close by, I guess, or just my units. And he does have a lot of units. And it looks like I've caught up with him there already. Furthermore, let's take a look at his base. So he got this upgrade right there, and he moves on for another hatchery, while only now I'm moving on for another hatchery, and my upgrade is on its way. Okay. Now this was an interesting one. He built a lot of stuff, and I built a lot of stuff. So I'm talking about his large number of links versus my large number of links in this case right there, and just barely so. I managed to prevail. However, I am unable to kill off the hatchery itself just yet. Now I do have more links available. He's building himself a second queen now. Actually, he had a lot more money than I did, and so it seems that his play has been a lot more successful than my play so far. Now this is the time he moves on to the upgrades. However, I start making banelings, and I have +1 upgrade for link attack, so ground attack units. And I'm gonna go for another offensive here. He knows I'm coming. He moves his spine crawler and builds another one. So at this kind of situations, building defensives is certainly very, very good decision. Okay, he sends a spangling. Oh, look at that! And this spangling almost killed my bailing, right? So that gave him additional time. And now I try to hit him with my bailings. I'm baiting him back, as you can see. Bailings are on hotkey 3, and they're first. And unfortunately, the queen tanked this quite well. I had to get them into the mineral line. At that time, I didn't thought about it. I just probably had to move them around here and get them into the mineral line. Now, what's different right here? He has a roach warren, and I don't have a roach warren. And this is where, like, at 6 minutes or after these battles right here, this is where we certainly have to transition on to roach play. Obviously, this +1/+1 upgrade, I mean +1 only for claws is good, but unfortunately in this case, this just wasn't enough. Okay, and that's that. And now look at that, his first roaches come out, and then the balance is certainly in his favor now. I have 3 banelings, but that isn't really much. And my +1 attack certainly deals a lot of damage. Now, unfortunately, I just wasn't going around and looking for his hatcheries out there. Okay, it looks like I'm moving on for another offensive, so more roaches he's building. And these roaches can tank damage quite well. So we see that my banelings here don't get a good connection, and even if they explode, they do not do enough damage, really. And due to the roaches, he has successfully defended himself. So that's 145 for health for Ling. That's 35, and obviously that turns out to be a big difference. So his attack is 18, my attack is 6 with +1. Actually, that 6 is so eager, but if we take 10 extra links, then it certainly adds up. Now. It looks like now that I haven't built that many roaches, he moves on to the offensive, and things are working just fine for him. He further does a lot of injects and getting his forces together. Now I have 10 roaches, so I did recover quite a bit, right? But my roaches don't have upgrades. I have 10 roaches, 6 bailings, 4 circling, so it looks perfect. I just lack 10 drones that he has. And in theory, from army's perspective, I'm certainly up ahead, no doubts about that. But what happens is that my army here just isn't controlled perfectly. Okay, so I have a sizable fort here, and I move out. Obviously some of my units are faster than the others, and that's probably playing against me too, because he may as well encounter this. My army isn't hotkeyed, and things are certainly not good, Furthermore, this is where the fight comes in, and it looks like banelings are not doing enough damage, and he has +1 upgrades. And my roaches just pretty much lose to his roaches. Let's take a look how many roaches did he have there. Okay, it looks like I moved just not enough back. Okay. Let's look at this further. Okay, so it's coming, right? So I have 11 roaches, and oh, look at that. I had a lot more roaches. I had 13 roaches, 3 lings, and 3 banelings. And actually he had quite a bit too. He had 14 roaches. And so the offensive starts. I move out with my 3 lings because I wasn't kind of in control of the ling movement, so they just ran through, right? And these lings just died just like that, without doing almost anything. Then my banelings are in between my own units, right? So I needed to hotkey them and kind of engage and try to get the banelings around, I guess. Because if I would make banelings rush forward to him, he would just shoot them and they would explode because there's not many of them. Then, as you can see, he kind of targets fire my banelings and they explode inside of my troops. Then he kind of attacks another one and the third one, so he picks them off with the relative ease. And then we have 12 roaches versus 14 roaches, and he had +1/+1, and I have only 1 for the armor or health. And I even move out here, so that's another roach lost due to only movement. And guess what? He almost lost nothing here, right? He comes in even with reinforcements, and it looks like it's all over here. I'm sending troops here to fight me, but what I needed to do is get everybody together, get myself more banelings, and only then engage. However, that's for a different life. It looks like he's successfully carving through, and he sees that I have the defensive perimeter set up. However, that just isn't enough. Certainly is not enough. And I do a lot more bailings too. However, these do very little damage to his forces, and it looks like he will undoubtedly be winning, but he disconnects. He even kills off a lot of buildings. Okay, as you can see, he doesn't, he's not able to see my decal. I wonder why. Let's take a look from ice perspective. Let's go a little bit back, turn on ice. Okay, wait a second. Okay, so if I go to everyone, I can't see my decal. My smile, decal, and even now I can't see it. I don't know why, but that's the case. And it's pretty much it, over. But I was victorious due to the fact that he disconnected. And I have been promoted to Gold League. So, Gold League is where certainly all the good players are. Your performance has qualified you for placement in a new league. 1 versus 1 gold tier 3. Alright. It looks like my opponent has played a placement match right here. So it seems that he was only placing himself into a league, and that probably due to the fact that he left his previous league or created another account. In any case, that was an awesome match. Let's now take a look at this right here. What do we have? And we are in 2018 Season 1, 1 versus 1 Gold 3 Division Brontes She. And as you can see, some of these players have 0 points, but they're still in Gold League, so that's probably because they lost the matches while playing or didn't play much this season. But you see, sometimes they win 3 matches, lose 2 matches, and end up with 0 points. So you have to win consistently or more, or decisively win, in order to have a relatively high number of points. The bonus pool is 0, so I bet that by saying if you lose, points are deducted from your pool instead of your ladder, means that this bonus pool is solely for me, I guess. Let's go to the Grandmaster League and check if they have a bonus pool there. Okay, it only shows MMR and not league points, the ones that we get. And that's that. Let's move on to the next one. Now this time we'll be playing against a gold league tier 3 or so player. I'm not sure what's his tier there. In any case, he decides to GG out. Now I wonder, does that mean I'm going to get myself plus points after this? Or does that mean I won't? Yeah, if you can take a look, I just got plus 36. Division points change 12. So as you can see, it shows me division points. This is for the division ranking. And I'm a mark point. So what does a mark point stands for? If you take a look here on the question mark, it says that in this league, so Gold League Tier 3, you have to have in between 3000 and 3093 points in order for you to stay in this league, end up being demoted or promoted. So less than 3000 you'll get most likely demoted. More than 3093 you will be promoted. My current MMR is 3040. Now let's move on to the next match and fight somebody out there in the Gold League. Now. Let's move south. And build an overlord. Okay, so what I want to do here is I want to get this guy there. Or maybe best is to fly him yeah, let's just get him here. It looks like that's... Oh, I'm already behind. Okay, let's build stuff. It looks like I have unfortunately fallen behind there quite a bit. Obviously now I may have been as well building like links or something like that, you know? In any case, here's this. Oh no, I built myself more workers. It looks like I'm forgetting how to play here. In any case, it looks like due to this, we may as well move on and build ourselves another base there. I don't even have enough overlords, as you may have noticed. Okay, furthermore, I got my link selected here for some reason. So these are the links. Okay, and okay, fine. Now we finally got some more stuff. Okay, build more stuff, and let's spawn that overlord that certainly had to be here previously. No doubts about it. I had to start with 30 supply even before I do much. Alright, yeah, let's do this. Okay, go, 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 go. It looks like I'm baiting them or so. And fighting on the ramp is not the best thing to do. And as you can see, these zealots have proved to be a certainly very, very serious enemy. Furthermore, I may as well move on and build myself another hatchery, another queen, and a few more lings. I do lack lings, I need lings. I do not have enough stuff. Could go for a link speed, but because I want to invest in banelings so much, I can't do that. Okay. These guys right here need an evolution chamber. Alright, okay. So let's spawn that overlord, get these hatcheries in production, and I may as well get myself those banelings, and my troops can kind of move around. Okay, it looks like I may as well have this if I work things out, right? Okay, it looks like I need to attack with the banelings, so we're moving in. Oh yeah! So I did got some of his stuff destroyed there. So let's take a few things out, take a look if he has the workers. Yeah, it looks like he does have workers here. Oh yeah. I can't attack the probes as much as I would like to, unfortunately. And that's the thing. And I kind of suspect that this is where I'm starting to kind of believe that my efforts are just not working out that well. Furthermore, I may as well go and transition onto this. Furthermore, you could go around and check out what's going on in the world. I furthermore could invest some stuff onto the banelings. Okay, you go here. Alright. Banelings on 3. We're moving out. What do we have here? Let's take a look. Okay, we're moving into his army. Oh yeah, those banelings are certainly not friendly. Okay, let's further mine this. Alright. I'm still building the lings, as you have already noticed, and increasing my troop count. Okay, let's take a look. What is he up to here? What are you up to here? Okay, it looks like he's going for some serious anti-armor there, and probably already has a lot of stuff set up. Okay. Let us move out on him. Oh no! What do you do? You fools! Okay, it looks like, unfortunately for me, my play didn't work out here nearly as well, and that's probably due to the fact that he had just such a powerful force out there, and that was certainly very, very powerful. Okay, let's take a look. What do you have here? And let's attack him. Yep. It looks like he wants to run into my base here, sacrificing that immortal. And I as well could have a few immortals here ready. Okay, at the same time, I need to expand. I'm sure he now has a very, very powerful force. So I may as well build myself a few roaches here and there. Let's go and take a look. Oh, the wide ray plate, totally forgot about that. Okay, what do you see? What do you see? It looks like he sees enough. Let's get those troops in. I don't have any evolution chambers whatsoever. And that's bad, very, very bad. Furthermore, I could get an overlord speed, and besides that, where are my overlords, right? Okay, they're there. Let's get those bendings in. Okay. Furthermore, let's get the workers. You need to go here. And that's pretty much it. Okay. On third, I need a queen. Furthermore, I need this. And without that, I can't build many more units. Okay. Oh, you go back. My 3, go, attack! And as you can see, he successfully, very successfully, is working around this and beating me off. In any case, done. It looks like that's the last stand. He even uses fields, so that's good. And I'm just going to attack him with whatever is out there. And let's go. Now the puppies will show up. And we'll just have to fight them too. We just have to fight with them too. As you can see, this match was certainly of a very different level. And he's certainly winning this. Besides, where did he run? It looks like he's waiting for something here. Maybe an offensive. It looks like it's a GG. Let's go back and take a look. How did things look from my opponent's perspective? Alright. As you can see here, I'm not getting my decal. It's some kind of a different decal. I'm not sure why that's the case, but it doesn't matter. Now he knows he's on YouTube channel, so that's that. this is where he builds up himself a force that's capable of defending my aggression. So my 4 links show up, and guess what? His 2 zealots here are able to win. So, but what can I say? If I would have known that, I would say I need either more forces or banelings. Yeah, I didn't even kill the, not even one of them, so I needed to look. His health is down. I needed to get that link that was fighting the other one to attack this one, and at least he would have 1 zealot less. And what's next? Next, he will try to build himself a base of operations there. And more zealots. His supply is way up.
Glory to the day.
Then he has a very nice mix right here. I like it. The Immortals. And I'm coming at him with Banelings. Obviously, kind of, how to say it, got many Banelings that are wasted on that building. And those Banelings could have been enough to kill the Stalker and Immortal. He's not looking what's going on there, and now I have even more warriors. Now, what they want to do here is they want to get these links to kill the probes. Now, what's happening here is that if I send an attack order, the links would just suddenly move away and attack the troops. And that's really bad, because I'm selecting all of them together here. At least now they're fighting the probes, so he has a few probes less than he would otherwise have. As you can see, the total probe versus drone count is just absolutely horrendous. I'm making a lot less money than I would otherwise. And that's bad. Now, obviously, a bailing drop into his main base would be awesome. In any case, he goes with 3 Stargates and a pylon, so he's walling himself off effectively there. And I'm coming in with more Banelings. I probably at this time had to think something about the drop, but I didn't have an evolution chamber there. Yeah, I probably had to get my overlords here, get them changed, get an overall speed, get them here. That's, as you can see, a natural fog of war, so we get them there or here and send them all to fight the probes. Or empower a bunch of pylons. That's that. Okay, let's go back to the game. In here, I did a lot of damage to him. Certainly, those Banelings did a lot of damage. After that, he goes with massive number of Stalkers, and he still has a lot of money, while I don't. At least I drawn up a little bit, and I'm launching another offensive. Obviously, this other offensive was just way too weak to achieve anything. Then he's moving out. He sends 1 Immortal to scout, so that Immortal just went on walk and not on attack order, so he got pinned down, but he didn't move. And he didn't move too far. In any case, his offensive starts. He has no upgrades, but he has 3 Immortals, many Stalkers, many Adepts. So he can play out against my links easily by just moving his army and so on and so forth. So these Immortals are hard to beat anyway. Certainly bad. Then he catches up my overlords, and as you can see, all of my banelings that should come explode in his army have been shot down. So they kind of lost their vibe there. They need bailing speed, I guess, at this point, in order for them to actually get into my opponent's lines. And it starts. Ties this off. Everything got destroyed there. And he has a massive surplus. He builds himself Stargate, so that's why he wasn't doing anything there. In any case, he didn't stop playing, and he did this. Now, in this match, I've noticed that the Bailings were unable to reach my opponent. And in this case, let's take a look what Bailings can do. Obviously, I already looked at it a little bit, and I've seen myself in Terran vs Zerg that the Bailings can be pretty harsh. However, let's take a look why none of my Bailings managed to get into my opponent ranks. So I had something like a few Banelings right there, quite a few, that's actually quite a few, I guess. And he had a mix of troops. And something along the lines. Now, let's take a look what will happen. Alright, my forces would barely be able to do anything, and just in case there are troops in front, then the Banelings have to go around, or just try to pour in. In any case, if he starts sniping, then it's even worse. Okay. In any case, let's take a look what would happen if I would have building speed upgrade. Certainly, with bailing speed upgrade, the bailings are much faster, and they certainly attack the Protoss. If they don't have upgrades, they do a little bit less damage. So let's take a look. 4 units got hit quite badly, or reasonably badly, and 1 just a little bit. Now let's reset that and put bailing speed on. In this case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units have been hit quite a bit. In order to do this better, let's have at least 50% price difference there, and let's try this now. So now we had a much better look at this. No upgrades. And a lot less die. Now for the Zerg, let's give him upgrades. So does that give you anything? No. Does that give you anything? Yeah, so banelings are ground attack. So let's start with additional 1 and upgrades. Weapon speed 0.59. All abilities on for both players. Let's take a look now how much damage that was. That was up to 2125. Yeah, 2125. And with 2 that goes to 2000. And with 3 and no upgrades, 3 no upgrades, 1625. However, let's put the upgrades on. $1,875. Interesting. $2,000 upgrades. $1,750. So obviously the speed does do a lot to do things differently. Now let's move on a little bit to the Terran here. Alright, let's do this. Now as you can see, that was devastating, right? Certainly. Price difference, well, 30% or so for the banelings. Now another situation that's taking place is a few of these. Let's get the Marines. Oh no! It looks like I unfortunately used the wrong color. Okay, let's do the same thing for these guys. Now we can put the Marines in. And let us take a look at this deck. As you can see, it would do a lot of damage. Now, what else can we think of here? Let us take the upgrades off, and let's take all upgrades off and abilities, so there's no speed. The soldiers are not in the bunkers. If they're not in their bunkers, they would as well end up being dead. The bunkers are not full upgraded too, as you can see. They would otherwise look like that. They are not. They don't change back. So this bunker has 400 health. This bunker still has 400 health. Let's go back and take a look if you have more health. It looks like even with upgraded bunker, it does not have more health. And let's do this. Take a look. This time they fared much better, but still banelings were very devastating. But this time the price has been quite different too. Okay, let's fill these up, and obviously the Marines will come out and they'll be able to defend this a little bit better. In any case, 30% or so has been lost in value. Not bad at all. Let's do this. How can we destroy them all here? Something like that. Select the group and let them attack somebody. That's it.